Namaste, Campus Explorer. Welcome back to the podcast. Usually, we talk about serious campus stuff like deadlines or an organization. But today we are going to fly a bit far away to South Asia. I'm Nabila Septiani and I'm accompanied by someone who is basically the Bollywood enthusiast in our class. Her playlist, her movie reference, her vibe is all about India. Let's welcome Siti Muiza. Hello Siti Muiza.
Hi.
How are you?
Everything's fine.
Okay, so uh I'm glad you are here and we need to set the right vibes today. Okay, Muiza. I want to dig deep into this obsession of yours. We're not going to talk about handsome actors, but I have some specific and fun question for you. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. You can ask anything to me.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with the origin story. Usually, people casually like India because of the catchy song, but for you, it seemed deeper, right? Was there a specific movie scenes, a single song lyric, or a particular moment that made you click and think, okay, this is not just entertainment. I'm genuinely love this culture. Like, what was the turning point of for you?
Okay, for what I remember, I think around when I was 9 years old, I was really addicted to watching TV. After school, I would watch TV, and in the afternoon before going to pengajian, I would also watch TV. Even after Isha prayer, I would immediately watching TV again. For me, there was not a day without watching TV. Then, one day, I saw an announcement on a TV channel that they were going to broadcast Indian series,
Oh,
and my response like, "Oh, Indian, was it?" And yeah, okay, maybe I will try to watching this series, and boom, then the series become so popular, and from there the channel broadcast many other Indian series. Then one week they broadcast a film, Shah Rukh Khan film, of course, and yeah, over time I am interested. I I also learn from the series and films, especially about their culture. Uh, their culture are interested to me, like Diwali celebration, you know,
I know.
and the tradition of a wife fasting for her husband well-being. And there's one more. It was the Holi celebration. You know that.
Oh yeah, it's so popular.
Yes, I saw it as a fun celebration. Everyone there wore
Cloth, white cloth.
yeah, white clothes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm blank. I'm so sorry. I'm blank white clothes, and then they threw each other with water or color powder to color each other. So yeah, from there I came to starting to like them and respect their culture.
There's such a beautiful perspective, but let's address the into deeper. Like a lot of people mock Bollywood for the sudden singing and dancing behind tree or mountain, even during sad moments. As hardcore fan, how do you define this? Like, it's just for fun, or is there a deeper storytelling meaning to these musical numbers that we, as ordinary viewers, often miss?
Yeah, okay. Personally, I often hear people say things like that, like, oh, Indian movies are mostly singing and dancing, and they say it's over or they say cringe, but I think about it from another my perspective. I think uh, they are confident. Why confident? Because as we know, India is a unique country, right?
Yes.
They are famous for their dance and singing art, and they are proud of that. So to make this art known to many people, especially for abroad people, they show this art through their film. So yeah, they are proud to show that.
I see. So it's visual expression of emotion. That makes sense. Now let's talk about the culture, especially food. Indian food looks so spicy and rich. Have you ever tried hunting for authentic Indian food like pani puri or biryani here in Indonesia, or have you actually tried cooking it yourself at home? How did taste go?
For Indian food, honestly, I have never tried it, and maybe I will make a plan to make that in at my house. But I really want to try Indian food, especially their sweet dishes like jalebi, ladu, and gulab jamun.
I'm getting hungry just listening there. So beside food, I've always admired the fashion like sari, lehenga, kurtas. They look gorgeous but also very complicated to wear. Have you ever tried wearing traditional Indian clothes?
Um, I also found their traditional clothing very very beautiful, but yeah, same. I didn't have opportunity to try to wear that, but if I get the chance, maybe I'd love to wear it too, and maybe I'll even invite my friends to try it if I can.
It definitely bring out a different aura.
Yes.
Now I have question about travel. So if I give you a plane ticket to India, right now, yeah, but there is a rule: you are forbidden from visiting the Taj Mahal because it's mainstream. Where would you like to go instead? Which city or hidden gem is number one on your bucket list, and why?
Beside Taj Mahal,
Yes.
maybe I want to go to Kashmir. Kashmir is the part of India. I love the view, the scenery catching my eyes, and if I get the chance, maybe I'd be so happy to go there.
Kashmir, yeah. So that sounds like amazing place to visit. Let's shift to entertainment industry a bit now. So nowadays the whole world is obsessed with K-drama. You know K-drama.
Yes, K-drama, Korean drama.
But you stay loyal to India. In your honest opinion, what does Bollywood have that K-drama done? And what that special spice or emotional kick that keep you coming back to Indian movie?
I think it's called nostalgic because I have been familiar with Bollywood since I was kid, since I was in elementary school. So they were a part of that era. They were part of my life. Sometimes I feels like, oh, I wish I were a kid again. Adult life is so boring. So maybe to watch Bollywood movies or Indian series to feel that nostalgic.
I agree that nostalgia you feel from Bollywood really carries into the music.
Yes.
You have so many Indian songs in your playlist, right? So if you had to pick just one song to be the soundtrack of your life, a song that describes Sitimu Iza perfectly, which song would it be and what does it mean?
Song. I think there's a song from one movie called Kal Ho Na Ho. The song having the same name with the movie's title. It's really good. I swear, beside the melody being nice, the lyrics are also deeply meaningful. It's about us having to enjoy today because who knows, maybe tomorrow now situation didn't do in tomorrow.
Ah, so I have to listen to that song later.
Yes.
Okay, since you watch so many movies, do you ever find yourself accidentally using Hindi words or doing the famous Indian head wobble like this when talking to your lecturer or friend in campus? Be honest, please be honest.
No, actually, I've never been, honestly.
Alright, let's share a bit of imagination for the last segment. If your current busy life as student, running between class and organization, was turned into Bollywood movie, what would the title be and what is the genre? Is it an action thriller or tragedy comedy?
Life genre for me, I think journey comedy. I think
Why?
the journey is about my college life,
Ah.
and I think for the tragedy genre is because being a fifth semester student is quite draining because of the many assignment,
Ah.
and for the comedy genre is because I have a lot of fun friends, thank God, who can provide a kind of feeling when I'm stressed about college. Thank you for you.
Alright, so I will definitely watch that movie. And here's the ultimate dream question. If you could be cast as cameo in any legendary Bollywood movie alongside your favorite actor like Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan, which movie would you choose and what role would you play?
That's a hard question. I admire the two of them, honestly. But I have not thought about it. But if I get the chance, I'd love to appear in Shah Rukh Khan's movie called Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. Do you know that?
Oh yeah, I know it's very popular in
I'd love to become a cameo in that movie, even though I didn't have any dialogues or anything. As long as I can meet my idol Shah Rukh Khan.
That's like, or maybe you can become cameo as the main character fans.
Yes, maybe like that.
Yeah, the role is suits you perfectly, I think. So, Muija, this conversation was so colorful, just like India. Before we wrap up, for our listener who might be skeptical, can you give just one movie recommendation that is modern, fast-paced, and will completely change their mind about India cinema?
There are so many Indian movies recommendation, but I think I would like to recommend you to watch Mohabbatein movie. Of course, is Shah Rukh Khan movie. It's romance, but trust me, it have lots of life lesson.
Okay, great recommendation, and I'll add that to my watch list. So, thank you so much, Siti Moiza, for sharing your passion and taking us to India. It was so much fun.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me to sharing my thought, sharing my something like that about India.
That's right, folk. I hope this episode widens your perspective on other culture. I'm Nabila Septiani. Don't forget to stay active and keep exploring. Pir milenge.